What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Derrick with Superbike Life, or ESBKLife for short. Today I'm going to show you my latest track day video clips from Arizona Motorsports Park, where I was riding with Desert Road Racing Organization. I had both the BMW race bike and the F4 1000 just track bike out on the track yesterday. And I wanted to explain a couple of things because I don't do a whole lot of talking while I'm out on the track. I'm actually focusing on other things. So what I realized is that it was a really good day. I came home healthy. It's the next day. The bikes came all home in one piece, so it's a fantastic day from that perspective. What I also learned is that the F4 is a really good bike. In fact, we were out there from 8 to, I cut my day short, somewhere around 3:30, 4 o'clock. And I actually turned my fastest lap on the F4. In fact, the fastest lap, regardless of direction, regardless of bike, regardless of when. I turned the fastest lap on the F4. I think it was a 1:55 change or something like that, which was significantly faster than the BMW, which I believe my best lap was like a 1:59 or something like that. So significant difference there. So what that tells me is that, one, the BMW still needs some work. I still need to dial in the Alpha Racing ECU that I just got. It comes with a standard flash and some extra goodies, but it's certainly not flashed for this altitude, this climate, and so forth. So I'll need to get that done. It also tells me that I still need to dial in the GP suspension forks that I have up front now. I just realized that I still have them too high in the triple clamp, so that didn't help. The bike was all over the place. Plus, the tires were junk. In fact, I'm going to bring you over and show you what I'm talking about right now. Welcome back, guys. So I'm off the tripod. I got you guys in my hand here, and I want to show you something. So these are the Dunlop GPAs, and these, well, these probably have about 15, 20 laps on them. I'll show you the rear. And these are pretty, oh, too much light, there we go. These are pretty much done. You can see we're below the wear, or just about below the wear mark there. So they're pretty done, but they're still pretty good. These are the Metzler Comp Ks. And I want you to notice something. Look at the wear indicator here. And here, and here. Plenty of tread, right? Let's look at the front tire. Sorry, again, adjusting light. Look at the front tire. Notice anything different between the two? This front tire looks pretty much new, right? While this shows some actual track wear. I probably have, I don't know, 25, 30 laps on these Comp Ks. The reason they look like that is because they're bricks. These tires are fairly old, and they are hard as rocks, and they don't provide a whole lot of grip anymore, which is why they look like they do. The rear tire, you can actually see some of the oils in the tire are rising to the top, so it gets greasy, like right in here, and particularly over here on this side. Super greasy and disgusting. So I think the tires combined with the height of the forks, as well as the GP suspension not being completely dialed in, was why the S1000 was so much slower than the F4 yesterday on my track day. Having said that, made vast improvements with this bike. If you remember my last track day, I had a hellish time with the Heel Tech quick shifter. It actually had me running in the dirt at one point. I pretty much got that corrected. I only had 2 missed shifts yesterday with the quick shifter, as opposed to, I don't know, 10 or 15 the last time out. Didn't run in the dirt or anything. The bike is really working well. And believe it or not, even without DB killers, I didn't pop the sound meter at Arizona Motorsports Park. I have DB killers on order. They should be here in about 2 weeks or so. They have to come from Italy, direct from Termi. But the bike sounds fantastic. It ran fantastic. It's just time for some new rubber for both bikes, and I have to get this one dialed in. So that's really all I wanted to share. Let's go to some video, and hopefully my Moto D is working, and I'll have some really good gauges to overlay on the video for you as well. So this is the intro and the closing. So thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Enjoy the video.
like we got a nice cropping of bikes. What's up, everyone? Session number 2, Group A, Arizona Motorsports Park, are running the track counterclockwise with DRRO, Desert Road Racing Organization. Looks like we have a nice grouping of bikes here in A. KTM 390, looks like a R6, CBR 600, looks like a Yamaha R1, maybe an R6, S1000RR, another Yamaha, and a couple other bikes back there. Here we go.
Yes, it's bumpy, but the bike is still all over the place. But the MV is feeling good. The adjustments I made to the heel tech quick shifter seem to be working. I have a hell of a lot fewer false neutrals. It's terrible. Cone. And he's off in the dirt. Don't watch him. Watch my line. They just ripped by me. Let's see if I can follow him. He's a coach, which is why he has that yellow jacket on there. No, the bike can't hold that line. Hands up. Second session, another red flag. It's supposed to be Group A. It's supposed to be experts. That's not to say that experts don't crash or have some kind of problem, but session is done early again. But the MV feels good. Still got to work on the suspension and dial it in. The heel tech is working a lot better. My last session with this bike, by session number 2, I probably had about 5 or 6 false neutrals and miss shifts. I've only had 1 false neutral and 1 miss shift, but that was my own fault. The Moto D says 155. Good session. Session number 3, I'll try to talk a little bit more about how the bike feels in comparison to my S1000.
All right, that's it for session number 2. Tired. gonna hang back a little bit here for session number 3. These guys, they were mixing it up a little bit, doing some crazy shit at some point in the second session, so I'm gonna hang back session number 3, get some space, try to work on a few things. I softened the rebound front and rear a little bit. I don't know if that'll help, but we'll see. Start messing with these settings and see what they do, see if they make them better, worse, what have you. Nice RSV4 right there. So there's Jason, guy right there with the hat on. He owns Reparto Veloce in Chandler. He's the guy that sold me this awesome full Termi exhaust on this bike. Awesome guys down there. If you guys are in the area, check them out. Reparto Veloce, also known as Phoenix MV Agusta. They have everything for your MV, Aprilia, Zero motorcycles. They work on pretty much all European brands, and I've actually seen a couple of H2s in there, so those as well. So I'm gonna hang back, let these guys go.
Session, I'm going to try to work on hitting those apexes rather than turning in too soon. This one in particular is really late. This section here, series of S's. Bump right there in the middle. Pretty much staying with the current let me back that up. With the current gearing this bike has, and I need to check, I never actually checked, you can pretty much stay in third gear around this entire track pretty much. it at all. Third gear all the way. Tell you what, the changes that I made are definitely working. The bike feels a hell of a lot better. It's holding its line a lot better. Not shifted. Which makes this track so fun to ride, because you can really worry and focus on other things. Wasn't paying attention, I was watching him rather than watching my line. Session. Checkered flag just came out. We'll finish this lap up. At least this one didn't get red flagged. light came on, so I burned up all the gas that I've put in there so far.
All right, bike feels fantastic. Let's see, so it shows 157 there. I think it was 155 was my best lap so far today. But the bike feels really, really good. Those adjustments I made really worked, so we'll keep tweaking them and see if I go a little bit farther and see what happens. See you for session number 4.